Hello, Joe here from Infinity of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2013 Mazda Miata Club Spec. The Club Spec was a recent addition to the MX-5 Miata trims. So the Club Spec gives you kind of more of a little bit sporty accents. You get a stiffer suspension, Bilstien Shocks, limited slip differential, and then you have unique visual additions towards the outside and the inside. I believe this white accent on the dashboard to match the white exterior. That comes with a Club Spec package. Of course, this one has a 6-speed manual transmission. The only way I would buy a Miata, they do make them in automatics, but I try to avoid buying these cars with automatic transmissions. It seems like they sit for very good reason. A lot of people who buy cars like this are performance car enthusiasts. They want a very fun car to drive, and what better way to have a connection and fun with your car than a great slick shifting 6-speed manual gearbox like this MX-5 has. Great audio system, great climate control system, and this has a retractable hardtop, making this the perfect convertible for our Pacific Northwest climate. With a retractable hardtop, you have all the benefits you normally do over a conventional hardtop. Usually soft tops have poor noise insulation. They're subject to discoloration, rips and tears, but this hardtop is the opposite. And the other thing I like about the retractable hardtop on this Miata is a lot of cars that have retractable hardtops, it actually stows into the trunk in the down position, which limits your trunk space, but the top stores in its own compartment, so you do not have to compromise your trunk space with the retractable hardtop on this Miata. The Club Specs, I believe, come in a couple of different colors. This particular one comes in white. You obviously have the little club insignia on the side of it, and like I said, you get a stiffer suspension, Bilstien Shocks, a limited slip differential, and I believe they also give you a strut tower brace for extra rigidity in the vehicle so it doesn't flex as much and bend, improving the feel and cornering. Projector headlights provide great nighttime visibility. Love the look of the MX-5. This one kind of smiles at you. It's almost like a little puppy dog begging you to take it out for a spin, take it for a fun drive. I've had a Miata myself. I had the older generation, but it's one of the most fun cars I've ever owned, and one of the most fun cars I've ever driven, period. I get spoiled in the car business working at Infinity of Tacoma for the past 15 years. We have lots of high-end, high-performance vehicles. Infinities are pretty high performance, but we have Corvettes, all sorts of things, BMWs, Camaros, all sorts of high-performance cars you can think of. But when it comes to driving on roads, you really can't beat the fun that the Miata has. There's something to be said to having a slower car that you can drive fast versus a fast car that you have to drive slow, because obviously on public roads there's limitations on how we drive. Unless you want to endanger yourself or endanger your license. The top is very easy to use. You just unlatch it right here, and you have these buttons on the dashboard, and it goes up and down very quick. And as someone who rode motorcycles for many years, for me, the Miata, out of all other cars I can think of driving or driven in the past or owned, gives me that same joy and open air experience that I had on a motorcycle. Obviously it's not the same, but the Miata comes the closest. This beautiful example is in very nice condition, one owner, clean Carfax from the West Coast, comes with a 5-day money-back guarantee. If you're in the market for Miata, this definitely should be on the top of your shopping list. Take it out for a spin. I think you'll be very impressed. Contact us with any questions. Thanks for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you in our store very soon, and have a wonderful day.